Hello and welcome to Afis Concept TV, where we give you the latest news, gist and gossips. To all our listeners and subscribers, we say thank you for always tuning in to listen to us. And if you are just joining us, we say welcome to Afis Concept TV. Kindly click on the subscribe button to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And do not forget to turn on your notification post to be the first person to get notification when we upload them. And now to the news of today. The headline: Freedom close for Nnamdi Kanu. See what Asari Dokubo, Oba of Lagos, are about doing. And now to the main news. Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, remains in detention, facing trial for various charges. The Pan-Igbo socio-political group Nnamdi is launching a new initiative to secure his release. In a recent statement released on Thursday, Nnamdi outlined plans for peace talks with influential figures across Nigeria. Their goal, according to Secretary General Okechukwu Isiguzoro, is to advocate for forgiveness and cooperation in Kanu's case. While expressing appreciation for the efforts of prominent Igbo leaders to secure Kanu's freedom, there is a noted lack of outreach to individuals who felt aggrieved by Kanu's activities, especially those connected to President Tinubu, Isiguzoro stated. Acknowledging the need for a wider outreach, the group proposed a delegation that includes heavyweight figures such as Oba of Lagos, Rilwan Akiolu, Asari Dokubo, a prominent Niger Delta figure, and the Sultan of Sokoto, Muhammadu Saad Abubakar III. This strategic selection aims to bridge divides and garner support from traditional non-Igbo power centers. The statement underscores a crucial shift, a commitment from Kanu to refrain from broadcasting divisive content against Nigeria's unity. Isiguzoro elaborated. Additionally, it pledges to ensure Kanu refrains from broadcasting divisive content against Nigeria's unity and instead advocates for a restructured Nigeria, following his willingness to engage in negotiations with the federal government. This proposed change in approach by Kanu potentially signals a move toward negotiation with the federal government. It remains to be seen whether Kanu will genuinely moderate his rhetoric, but Nnamdi Ndibo's statements suggest a willingness to find common ground. Nnamdi Ndibo further clarifies his stance on separatist movements. They denounce violence and emphasize a commitment to non-violent self-determination. The statement reads, it clarifies that no member of Nnamdi Ndibo is affiliated with separatist group and emphasizes a continuous call for Biafra agitators to renounce violence and pursue non-violent avenues for self-determination, allowing security agencies to address criminal elements exploiting the Biafra cause. The group is keen to distance itself from the violent tactics employed by some IPOB factions. They recognize that such violence alienates potential allies and undermines their cause. The statement also addresses internal political concerns within Nnamdi Ndibo. They warn against attempts to manipulate leadership positions and emphasize the constitutional rights of Rivers State to produce the group's next leader, as highlighted by Isiguzoro himself. False branding of its elected representatives as Biafra agitators cannot obstruct the constitutional rights of Rivers State in producing the next leadership of the group. The move by Nnamdi Ndibo comes amidst heightened tensions. In 2023, the coalition of northern groups, CNG, strongly condemned calls for Kanu's release, viewing them as a threat to national security. The CNG statement delivered by spokesperson Abdulaziz Sulaiman accuses IPOB led by Kanu of mindless violence and extremist terrorist actions. They criticize Nnamdi Ndibo's stance as an attempt to subvert the rule of law. Sulaiman's statement further elaborates, we condemn with all our might the renewed calls for the undue termination of the trial of Nnamdi Kanu by Nnamdi and other Ndigbo leaders and groups as insane, unreasonable, unwarranted, thoughtless, and unrealistic. The CNG expresses concerns that releasing Kanu would be a repeat of the pardon granted to Odumegwu Ojukwu, the leader of the first Biafran secession attempt. They argue that such a move would have negative consequences, particularly for those who supported the newly elected president, Bola Tinubu, in the north. The CNG statement highlights the historical grievances of the north arising from the violence associated with the Biafran War. They urged the federal government to ensure the diligent prosecution of Kanu and resist pressure for his release. Sulaiman warns of dire consequences should Kanu be released, stating in order to prevent a descent into anarchy at this day and age, and to forestall mass killings, untold sufferings and atrocities, the federal government must accede to the current pressure by Ohanaeze and its ilk to secure the unconditional release of the leader of a group that has been duly proscribed as a terrorist. The initiative by Ohanaeze represents a significant attempt to bridge the divide surrounding Nnamdi Kanu's case. However, the path to reconciliation remains fraught with challenges. The successes of Ohanaeze initiative hinges on the ability to address the concerns of the CNG and other opposing voices. Fostering national dialogue will be crucial in this endeavor. Firstly, Ohanaeze must convincingly demonstrate that Kanu's commitment to a more conciliatory approach is genuine. This will likely involve a public statement from Kanu himself, outlining his acceptance of a united Nigeria and his commitment to peaceful dialogue. Secondly, Ohanaeze needs to grapple with the deep-seated grievances held in the north arising from the Biafran War. Initiatives aimed at promoting mutual understanding and reconciliation between the Igbo people and the north are essential. This could involve educational exchanges, cultural programs, and joint economic ventures that foster a sense of shared identity as Nigerians. The federal government also has a role to play. Creating a platform for genuine dialogue that addresses the underlying causes of separatist movements in the southeast is critical. This could involve discussions on issues of political marginalization, economic disparity, and resource allocation. Ultimately, a solution will require compromise from all sides. The Igbo people must be willing to address the concerns of other Nigerians, while the federal government must demonstrate a commitment to fair treatment